Hi there, it's Bio here from www.instantofflineguru.com. Within this particular training workshop, you are going to discover how to attract and retain all the local business you need without the hype, without the unnecessary, unethical standards, without trying to beat Google or anything else like that. This is really how to have a business model in place that allows you to very, very predictably attract and retain all the local business that you will ever need, guaranteed. Now, what makes me so bold? What makes me qualified to say this? Well, I've been a business consultant since business development and marketing consultant since June of 1995. I got involved in offline marketing consulting in 2007 and took it seriously in 2008. My first client was a jeweler friend of mine, which I did some work for. I wanted to do it for free, but he gladly paid me $1,500. And then since then I've gone on to have many more successes that I've taught to people. I've shown people what they need to do, no matter what their level of knowledge or lack of experience in offline consulting just happen to be. The things I'm going to show you allow you to create your own successful business model. And without a business model, it doesn't matter what product you buy. It doesn't matter who you buy the product from. It doesn't matter who you listen to, whether you listen to me, whether you listen to other trainers and educators and coaches and mentors in the offline marketing consulting world. It doesn't matter, because without a business model, you've got nothing to build your success on. And that is why I pulled this program together. It's also been it contains answers to some of the most frequently asked questions asked by people who are serious but just don't know how to get started or don't know which path they have to take. From surveys that I carried out, and you might have been included in those surveys as well, people are looking for a step-by-step, do this first, do this second, and so on approach, because it's about the tyranny of choices. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that when it comes to offline marketing consulting, there are just so many choices out there that it's hard to know exactly what you need to do to eliminate the problems that you will face in attempting to offer your services to local businesses. This program is designed to actually give you that do this first, do this second, do this third, all the way up to 6 very specific activities that you need to be engaged in and steps that you need to take. So that's what this program is about: eliminating the overwhelm of information, eliminating paralysis analysis, not knowing where to get started, eliminating not knowing how to actually pull your marketing plan together, eliminating not knowing how to have the selling discussions, and lots of other things. But let me first run through the key modules within the program first, so that you understand exactly how this addresses the problems you're facing if right now, as you're listening to this, number one, you don't have enough local businesses, you don't have any local businesses that are working with you, you don't have any local businesses that are paying you monthly recurring fees, you don't have a plan for articulating exactly what you do, you just don't have the necessary things in place. If that sounds like you, then I want you to just lean forward and listen specifically to what this program covers. Okay, the first module, the very first thing you need to do is you need to get clear and get going. That's what I call this, because this is about being clear about specifically what it is you want to do, who you want to serve, and those kind of very, very important foundational issues. So let's just have a quick overview. We're going to cover the strategic systems that you need to have in place. The first strategic system is about you. The second strategic system is about your market. Now, these are two things that when I started out, I really didn't have in place. I knew what I wanted to do, and if you asked me about offline marketing consulting, I could articulate what it was about, and I knew a lot, but I didn't do a lot. This module, this particular workshop module, is going to get you very, very clear about the 2 key strategic systems that you need to have in place. One's about you, one is about your market. The second step, remember, this is a do this first, do this second approach. The second thing is you're going to discover how to plan your own successful 6-figure a year marketing strategy. It's one thing to get clear and understand how you need to get going, but it's another thing entirely for you to have a plan in place that allows you to predictably achieve a 6-figure income via the marketing that you're carrying out. Because look at it this way. We're working with local businesses and we're saying to them, this is what you need to do. You need to do this first, you need to do this second. And we have some form of knowledge of what it is they need to do. But within our own businesses, we don't have things written down. We don't have things that we follow on a daily, weekly, or even monthly basis. We're going to blast that away by using this very simple and straightforward method. And again, don't be fooled by the fact that there are no big words thrown into this, there are no income claims thrown into it. I don't believe in that. What I believe in is blowing away the smoke and cutting through the tyranny of choices, as I called it, whereby you have so many things that you either know but you're not implementing, or that you're implementing at the same time that just isn't giving you the results you want. The third workshop module is how to become a local business client magnet, and how to do that very, very fast. It's one thing for you to be chasing after business, and I really, really hate that. And everyone that I've spoken to hates having to chase after business. Now, what if I told you there's a specific way that you can position yourself, and we're not talking about prospecting here, but there are ways that you can position yourself that the best local business customers or clients that you want actually flock to you. It's possible, and that's what you're going to learn in this module. And by the way, it's one of my most favorite modules, because lots of people, by the time they've got through module number 3, they're ready to go. And I have to slow them down and say, hold on a moment, there's still more that you need to learn. But by this time, by the time you get through to module 3, or finish module 3, you'll be ready and confident to actually go out there and position yourself so that you become a client magnet. That's what we're going to cover. Now, I did tell you this is step by step. If you've done the things you need to do over here, you're clear about how to get going, you've got a marketing plan in place, and now you're a magnet, beg your pardon, to local businesses, then what's the thing you need to do fourth? The fourth thing is you need to learn how to become wildly, not just mildly or just generally interesting to local business owners. You are going to discover how to become wildly interesting to any local business owner that you want to work with. And by the way, using this method, you actually select the businesses that you want to work with, not the other way around. Okay? Yes, there's always the fact that your local business prospects do have choices, and even your existing customers and clients, if you have any, they can choose to work with you or work with someone else. But by using these methods, these systems that deliver predictable results, you're going to be positioning yourself for success. Okay? That's what this is about. You've become wildly interesting. What is the next thing you need to do? Well, the fifth thing that you're going to discover and going to learn is how to make local business owners buy from you, at the same time eliminating resistance. If I just mention it here, one of the biggest problems is we try to sell to people. So you go into forums, you go into other avenues, and all the talk is about selling. And how can you sell? What's the way to sell? What's the way to get under the radar of the local business owner? What's the way to get around the gatekeeper? You don't really need all that if you know exactly the steps that you need to take. And there are 5 steps that you will learn to go from being an unknown, going from interest to allowing them to buy. And the 6th module, the 6th step in my end-to-end system is, once you've done all this work and you have all these people, surely it makes sense for you to keep them coming back, because you want to have customers for life or clients for life. That is what I'm going to reveal to you. When you have customers and clients for life, the amount of effort that you put into securing them over time gets less and less. It doesn't mean that you don't have to do any work. Surely you do. However, using these methods, it's a system that allows you to have a business model in place that's a winning business model. So those are the 6 things that we're going to cover, that you're going to discover within this program. And again, as I said, it's a do this first, do this second, do this third. Now, what do you need to do to get started? Well, the first thing is you need to determine if at the moment you're not getting the results that you want from your business. Again, this is one of the things that I always do and I encourage with my clients as well, because I want them to know that they want to work with me. That is the very first thing you have to make a decision on. And don't get caught out by procrastination, which is, you're thinking about it. I mean, that's what you've been doing in your business, thinking about getting started, reading some more, reading some more about what you already know, surfing the internet, that's not going to make you rich. It's not going to help you attract and retain all the local business you need. This workshop is. Okay, so if you feel it's for you, if you feel that you don't know how to get started, you're overwhelmed with choices, or what you've been doing just plain doesn't work, then I invite you to join us on this workshop. In the workshop, as long as it's self-paced, you can take whatever modules you want at your pace. You'll be supported by checklists and other things that you need to do, and you'll also have access to some material that's going to help you to actually promote yourself a lot better. A lot of this material isn't available publicly, but so that you can actually take what you learn and implement it and put it into practice, that's what you're going to get within this program. So you'll get things like some autoresponders that you can use. You can top and tail, so to speak, to market your services. You'll get ideas about how you can actually introduce yourself. There's so many other things that you're going to get, but the main focus at this point in time, because it's not about the number of things that we throw in that you get completely overwhelmed, it's about the number of things that you can use. So all the details are available just at the bottom of this page. That's what you need to get started now. The program's only going to run for a limited number of people so that I can give it as much support as I can. I can give you as much support as you need, and I think that's only fair. I love to reward action takers, and I love helping people that have the desire, that they have the will, but there's just something holding them back. That's what I believe my purpose in life is, and so is to help you to make sure that you're successful. The quality of this program is unrivaled. That's what the people that have taken it have said, and I guarantee that if you take the program and you don't achieve the goals that I'm actually saying you will achieve, those things that I mentioned, then you're entitled to a full money back guarantee. So you don't lose anyway, and you still get to keep your knowledge and the materials. So all the details are down below. If this is for you, take action now.